Hi, startup community. My name is Swaminathan, and you're watching me on the startupvideos.com. I've been an entrepreneur for the last 14 years. In fact, to be even more specific, startup entrepreneurship. I specialize in building startups, building them to a particular level, and then marrying off this girl to a bigger family. That's what I do. I've predominantly focused on the online education space involving internet, mobile, and these areas. And of late, I run this initiative called startup-to-scale-up.com, where I intend helping aspiring entrepreneurs create world-class businesses. Startup to Scale Up is an initiative, a very novel initiative where people have great business ideas. But how do you make business out of it? How do you make revenues out of it? Who do I contact to validate if my ideas are right? And that's where startup-to-scale-up.com helps. In all my business seminars, entrepreneurs ask me, Swami, what is your one single advice to entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs? The moment one strikes on an idea, the thought is that this is my idea, I shouldn't share it with anybody, is what predominantly goes through in the minds of entrepreneurs. But I believe that if the idea is yours, good. Unless and otherwise you have the right team, which is what I call the mastermind alliance. You have the right set of people working together to make that a reality, you're going to find it very difficult. You may not be able to go beyond a point. You need different skill sets, people, domain experts across different domains, and all of you need to come together to make that one dream a grand reality. So you may have an idea, but then unless and otherwise you share it and more you talk about it to people, you're not going to be successful. And people always feel that I need to raise money to build a successful business. Yes, of course. But what I see is raising money is not as important as proving your business model. So the first and foremost thing is to prove, not to the external world, but to your own self that yes, this is a business that can sustain. This is a business that can scale. This is a business that people will pay continually and I can grow an empire out of it. Once that is done, you will just find investors queuing behind you. Never chase money. If your business idea is good and if your business idea is attracting customers, money will chase you. India as a whole, and maybe Tamil Nadu or Chennai in particular, is all heading towards becoming the startup capital of the world. There was a document called the Tamil Nadu Vision 2023, which was announced by the Honorable Chief Minister a couple of years back. Out of several things that has been envisioned for Tamil Nadu, one of the most important thing is to make Tamil Nadu an innovation hub, a knowledge hub, and make wonderful products to the world from here. So if you ask me what's happening, amazing things are happening. This is going to be an ecosystem where startups can thrive. You have some of the best entrepreneurs out here, and Chennai is all set to witness a revolution in the startup ecosystem. So get ready for it, prepare yourself, and there you are going to make it big. Good question. What is entrepreneurship to me? What does it mean to me? If I were to look back from the day I started egurukul.com in 2000, India's first online education portal. Remember 2000, forget internet penetration, even PC penetration was very poor at that point of time. In fact, the next venture was a venture called pookaikani.com. You can order flowers, vegetables and fruits online. You order it by 5 p.m. today, you get fresh fruits delivered next day morning. We were too ahead of time. Entrepreneurship to me has always been problem solving. How do I solve a problem at the least possible cost? Entrepreneurship for me is just two questions. Am I going to develop a new idea and completely transform the way things are? Or am I going to take an existing product and deliver it in a revolutionary manner? The call is yours. But then the fundamental bottom line is, are you solving problems? Coming to startup-to-scale-up.com, what is it that I intend doing? Over the last 14 years, I have built several businesses, scaled them up, sold them, raised money, raised venture capital, and of course flopped in several businesses too, to be very honest. So what I bring to the table through startup-to-scale-up.com is experience of having gone through this cycle completely. And I believe entrepreneurs today need mentors, people who will tell them what needs to be done and what need not be done. I don't think you need to go through the learning curve all over again. I think you would need the right kind of contacts to pitch your product. I think you would need the right kind of dressing up before you make a pitch to your investors. I believe that you need the right kind of clients with whom you can validate your ideas. And all these are what startup-to-scale-up.com brings you. We're mentoring about a couple of dozen companies right now, and few of them have already raised in excess of $35 million in the last 2 years. And I'm proud and happy that I've been able to be a part of this startup ecosystem. Many entrepreneurs, budding, aspiring entrepreneurs, people who want to be great businessmen, ask me, "Sir, I have a fantastic idea. I have a fabulous idea, but how do I make money out of it? Will I be able to build a great business empire?" To all of you, I just have these guidelines. First and foremost, ask yourself, what is your idea trying to do? What problem are you trying to solve? And you may be thinking that you're solving a problem for someone, but is that person actually perceiving that your solution is solving a problem for him? First and foremost, you have a solution and it is perceived as a solution. Rule 1. Rule 2, is this prospective customer, your client, who's going to be your client, willing to pay for the solution that you're offering? And are there enough number of such people around in the market to pay and take that solution? If you say yes for all the three, yes, I have a good product or a solution which solves a problem and which my potential client believes is going to solve a problem, and he is willing to pay, and even importantly, are there enough number of such people who are willing to pay on a continuous basis to build a sustainable business? If your answer is no to even any one of them, I think you'll have to relook at your business idea.